you to at least either go into the innermost room of your house or in your tornado shelter. This is still low enough to the ground, still rightfully deserves a tornado warning. The tornado warning still carries for a little while longer until after 7:30, but that right there, and in the last couple of radar scans, we have seen an uptick on radar with this cell moving up to the northeast. Come back out the Nick, go.
If you can.
Yeah, Damon, it is moving trees around down below it. I can see that it is still pulling. Yeah, that is rapidly rotating. That is a funnel at this point. I cannot confirm it, but I did see some trees moving around down below it. So that thing is. I would worry if I were in those areas, just to the north and east of where I'm at right now. I know that
we're not the only people watching.
I also know that Purcell is in the area too. So back to you, David.
Okay, yeah, we see that right now. So and that lowering. So
did he just get honked at?
Out towards up towards eventually just northeast of Kreiner towards Lexington, Washington. We're watching this closely. Still seeing at least an area of rotation that's tightening up. See this green and see the red, and now that green's getting a little brighter. So yeah, the rotation is definitely trying to pick back up. That's the thing with these storms. They don't always just stay this high. Sometimes they kind of come back down and then they pick back up. So that's what the storm is doing. So now we're kind of trending back up with the rotation on this. Moving into Kreiner at 7:31. Purcell, 7:54. Lexington, 7:57. Then we go into Etowah at 8:15. Burnett, 8:25. Brooksville, Tecumseh, Earlsboro. Right before 9 o'clock. Sirens are now sounding in Purcell because of this cell moving up to the northeast. It is that tightening of the velocity couplet, and it's that lowering that you see there coming in from.
Can't hear any sirens from here. Hey, what the hell is that?
Come back to this storm in just a second. We need to go up into Payne County, go up into Stillwater, get an update for those that are going to be in Payne County, Stillwater, down to Cushing, because I know this storm at one point we got a tornado warning attached to it. Still has a large hail warning.
Yeah, we might have a
South of Stillwater.
funnel right over there.
Martin's got Steven. Steven, give us an update with what you're seeing.
Hey, David, we are currently here in Perkins, getting east of Perkins right now, and looking west behind me. As you can see on my 360-degree cam, we're still monitoring an area of rotation. It's slightly disorganized right now, but in the last 5 minutes, it has gotten a little bit better organized than it was. And then in addition to watching the rotation, as we were stopped on the road back there, observing the smoke cloud, we got hit with I would say just a little under the size of golf ball size hail started falling. So areas just to the north of Perkins where that hail core is, I would not be surprised if them getting hit with golf ball plus size hail right now. Back to you, David.
Okay, watch this storm closely. For those of us that are going to be up in Payne County, that storm is still dumping quite a bit of large hail from Perkins. Right now, that storm is warned on for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued. This is going to be for Cleveland, McLean, Pottawatomie County. It is going to be for this tornado warning cell that we have. This is going to be for up to ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. So this storm, Payne County, let's go back down to the south, go down to where Storm Command is located and where Nick Smith is located, because brand new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. This does not include Norman. It is just south of Norman. There's Michael, there's Nick Smith. Michael, the storm, the severe thunderstorm warning has been extended all the way in the Pottawatomie County. Give us an update with what you're seeing on the ground.
Look at the motion in that.
Well, Damon, right now, if you notice, there's a lot of rotation. I don't see that actually on the ground, though, but there is a lot of rotation there right at the cloud base. And if it does spin up down here, we're going to be looking for that vapor, water vapor, to spin up and see if any of the trees or anything like that. But I'll tell you, man, that is really rotating. It's very, very low to the ground as well, right? And I mean, that is just probably a mile west of me. It is not very far.
No, it is not.
Who was that just passed us?
Here's an update right now that we have coming in. So the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for McLean County. So we no longer have any tornado warnings in the state. Now, this is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that does extend towards Goldsby, Washington, Slaughterville, Lexington. And just because the tornado warning has been allowed to expire does not mean that we're done yet with the tornado warning. But as of right now, all these communities right here, you're going to be warned on for up to 8 ball size hail and winds of 60 miles per hour. And also some flooding rain. We're going to be dealing with the training effect with this cell moving out to northeast. So you see on the bottom, severe thunderstorm warning not only for Garvin, Grady, McLean, and Stevens counties, but also for Cleveland, Pottawatomie County as well, with this cell moving up to northeast. All of this rain is going to run right over each other, so that means we're going to have a flooding threat for those of us in Washington, Purcell, Lexington, up to Slaughterville.
Earlier, Damon, there's a lot of low-hanging clouds, a wall cloud, and occasionally a funnel coming out of the north end of that complex again that's wrapped around, back tucked inside the reflectivity. So that, in other words, that means the rain is wrapping all the way into the storm, and it's going to try to hide the tornado if it does eventually produce one. I know it just has a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but they aren't taking any chances down here in Purcell. I can tell you right now, they have the sirens going.
Yeah, no one's taking any chances with these storms. So the sirens are going off in Purcell because of this storm, and this one has a pretty large hail core as well. That's lime size, south of Washington. That very well could cross right over Purcell and Lexington as well. That's a big hail core. So Storm Command, Nick Smith, may want to give Nick Smith a heads up and say, look, if you can find an awning or some covered parking, really want to see what this hailstorm does as it makes its way into town, because our radar is still sampling some pretty large hail with that cell that's going to be southwest
that's
of
what I'm about to
Lexington.
do.
So right now, not working any tornado warnings across central Oklahoma. We are working severe thunderstorm warnings inside of a tornado watch, and the tornado watch goes until 10 o'clock. So this warning, this severe thunderstorm warning, does extend up to the northeast. Does go in the Pottawatomie County. So updated storm track. We go into Washington at 7:45, Denver 8:13, Lake Thunderbird 8:13, Etowah 8:16. We go into Pink at about 8:27. Hail core with that, and now we're seeing yet another developing hail core near Rush Springs. Not a lot of rotation with this yet. We'll keep a close eye on this. But this is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued.
Okay, move with a purpose, please.
8:15. So tornado watch until 10 o'clock for several counties. Rotation is weak, but still there from Central High to Marlow. Really, we have a line. This entire line is just going to be warned on as it moves up to northeast. That second severe thunderstorm warning that's going to be in the middle. We'll call this the middle severe thunderstorm warning. Goes into Bradley at 8:22. We just talked about Bradley earlier. Had a tornado warning. Aaron Springs 8:27. Back into Lindsey 8:29. More rain coming into Lindsey, and then Payne and Kreiner with that cell moving up to the northeast. So we'll keep a close eye on this. Let's go back up into Payne County.
Sirens are going off.
Get an update on the cell that we have that's making its way in between Stillwater and Cushing. This is still having some pretty large hail within it. Very close to Stillwater. There's a hail core. Stillwater, Perkins, up to Ripley. That hail core is getting very close to Stillwater. Right now, though, we're just a few miles away.
Oh, they're blocking the road, aren't they?
East side of Stillwater. What I'm seeing right now is a lot of big lights on the ball signs here with the cell. This is headed up to the northeast. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. So, putting a track on this, we go into Ripley, 7:48. We go into Eagles at 7:52. Clay at 8:21. These are going into Pawnee and Osage County. Good news to report, that hail core, which at one point was up to tennis balls, is now still moving up to the northeast, still warned on from up to golf balls. So Etowah, 8:05, Burnett, 8:15, Macomb at 8:29. Then we start going into Pottawatomie County. We start going into Shawnee at about 8:40, and Shawnee High School at 8:40 as well. I know our news team, they've been gathering a lot of pictures that are coming in. We'll get those on air in just a second. But what we're looking at right here is this area of rotation for Purcell, Lexington, Slaughterville. This storm moving up to the northeast. Keep a close eye. Here's a hail core now. Back around. So Washington, back into Purcell, Lexington. I don't want to go through the river. Here you see right here. So Plain County, Cleveland County. Still watching this hail core closely. Michael is still on the storm. He's watching the low range as well, because anytime you have a severe thunderstorm warning inside of a tornado watch, you really got to watch every single storm closely, every observation closely as well. Keep a close eye on this. I know we got a lot of reports coming in, a lot of pictures coming in as well. Want to get an evidence just for an update.
huge pictures, huge hail, big pictures at a Piedmont. And if you have any of those photos, let's go to the photos up right now on screen, just because we've seen these coming in, really appreciate it. So that picture's coming in there from Team Bush. Team, thanks very much. Some large hail there. You can see that the glasses are on the top of the screen. So here's Heather, what is in this? What would you call that thing, David? That looks like a tennis ball. I agree with you. Tennis ball size hail out there. Most of these would think are coming out of the field. They always come out of capture. It's just over capture. Some big hail right there. A couple of those out there. Big hail. That's one's without long record. We got more hail pictures. In fact, people in that area want to keep those pictures coming. We love them, especially now. We've got storms like this here. It's safe to go outside and take some of those. Sending our way.
And I imagine that with hail sizes that big, there's going to be a lot of insurance claims that are probably being filed right about now. First thing. We mentioned earlier that our biggest threat for today is going to be large damaging hail. You have a tornado watch, anytime you see a storm system like this coming in the middle of the end of May, it still definitely warrants a tornado watch. So that remains in effect until 10 o'clock. Tornado risk, as we saw with our tornado index earlier, Tim Canada, of course, elevated. Today was not a day where the tornado threat was going to be incredibly high. We were looking at tornado outbreak, but what we were looking at is at least a tornado threat here and there. Also looking at a pretty big hail threat, and so the area of rotation moving up to the northeast. This will likely stay south of Norman, south of the Door. A little bit to make its way into the southern parts of Cleveland County, or into Potawatomi County. So Etowah, 805, we go into Burnett, 815, Shrivey, 816, down into Purcell, 834, Shawnee, 840. So a little less than 1 hour. The beginning of this storm will be making its way into Shawnee. Right now, they're warned on for some pretty large hail. Maybe we have a storm pocket of winds. That might have a storm pocket of winds going to be sick right there. That's going to be probably the strongest wind that the storm will be located. Heading into Slaughterville and Nova. Rotation tracker has picked up a bit. You can see here now continuing moderate rotation. We're keeping a very close eye just west of I-35 up to Slaughterville. They're going to make its way into Canadian County. I'm sorry, Cleveland County, not Canadian, Cleveland County. Jonathan, rotation with Purcell continues to increase. And as you take a slice of the storm, let's look at the inside. You can still see that large hail as well.
Yeah, that hail still be locked up. Like 20 to 30,000 feet. It still has a little bit less wind. So that hail pouring, shoots up to it still needs a storm. This is the deal. It shows sheer production. It smells just like the spin. The speed shoot that we need. It's that's not over. It's like they didn't flow and last. It's always less than it's going on the roll that it's crossing. So it's still in those kind of days that change together. The storm's down the south. Easy to storm. As they flow into it, it still has a pretty strong updraft. There's a cyclone. You have to watch that. Southwest, west of Lexington, south of Slaughterville. It's going to stay south of Norman, near Cape, up that Slaughterville port. Sometimes when the storm's flat, it's like a pretty strong gust of wind, but I have not seen this one.
Yeah, not yet, but what we're looking at a lot of the data that we had coming in today is that it showed that these storms are still going to breathe and live until a little bit after sunset. So tornado watch goes until 10 o'clock. We'll watch. I doubt that these storms